Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Cryptic Chronicles, where we uncover the world's darkest secrets and chilling unsolved mysteries. Are you ready to dive into the unknown? Let's begin. They say every old apartment has secrets, but when I moved into Unit 3B, I didn't expect mine to whisper back. The building was the kind of place you only move into when you're desperate. The walls were yellowed from years of smoke, the elevator groaned like an old man, and the hallways smelled faintly of mildew and something sweet, like rotting fruit. Rent was cheap, though, and I didn't ask questions. I should have. The first night, as I carried my last box down the dim hallway, I noticed a door at the very end. It was different from the others, thicker, older, and painted a deep, uneven red, like it had been bleeding through the wood for decades. There was no number on it, just a black keyhole, and from behind it, faint scratching. I froze, listening. Scratch. Pause. Scratch, scratch. Like fingernails on wood. I told myself it was rats. Big city, old building, it made sense. But as I turned the key to my unit, a whisper drifted down the hall. "Don't look." My blood turned to ice. I glanced back. Nothing. Just that door waiting. Days passed, and the scratching didn't stop. At night, it grew louder, joined by a rhythmic tapping, almost like someone knocking from inside. I tried earplugs. I tried blasting music. But sometimes, even through the headphones, I'd hear soft breathing. One night, curiosity won. I crouched by the door and peered into the keyhole. It was pure black, like staring into a well that had no bottom. I leaned closer, and that's when something moved on the other side. A flash of pale skin, an eye wide, unblinking, looking right at me. I stumbled back, heart pounding. My breath came in gasps. Then, a whisper right by the door. "I see you." The next day, I asked the landlord about it. His face drained of color the moment I mentioned the door. "There's nothing down there," he stammered, eyes darting. "That part of the hall is sealed. Don't go near it." "But it's not sealed," I insisted. "Someone's inside." "Stop." His voice cracked like a whip. Then softer. "For your own good, forget you saw it." That night, I couldn't. The whisper returned, sweet and coaxing. "Come closer. It's cold in here. Sleep abandoned me." Every time I closed my eyes, I saw that pale face behind the keyhole. I heard the breathing, felt it inside my ear like someone whispering through the marrow of my bones. By the fifth night, I gave in. I grabbed a flashlight, crept down the hall, and turned the knob. It didn't budge. I pressed my ear to the door, silence. Then a sound so faint it could have been my imagination. "Helton!" I couldn't stop myself. I knelt down again and peered through the keyhole. This time, the darkness was gone. I saw a room, empty, white walls, no furniture. And in the center, a figure, back turned, head twitching in jerks like a broken marionette. It slowly turned its head toward me. It was my face, pale, hollow-eyed, smiling so wide it split the skin of its cheeks. I screamed and stumbled back, straight into someone. The landlord. His face was pale with terror. "You looked," he whispered. "God help you." I turned to run, but the hallway had changed. The lights flickered, the walls stretched impossibly long, and every door was now painted that same red. Behind me, the scratching erupted into pounding fists, hundreds of them, and voices chanting in a language that burned my ears. The landlord vanished. The hallway pulsed like a throat swallowing me whole. And then, blackness. I woke up here, in the white room. The walls hum. The air tastes like metal. There's no door, no window, just a single keyhole in the far wall. Sometimes, I hear whispers from the other side. They sound familiar. They sound like me. Don't look. What do you think on this? Drop your theory in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and like for the next case.